So, hey everyone, I was recording for about 2-3 hours? Yeah, 2-3 hours. And look, it's me, Mimi. Hi, Mimi. Anyways, hello everyone, my name is 16 Shadow. Welcome back to another episode of a vlog. Welcome back to the episode. Today is Monday the 25th November 2013. Now yesterday apparently something dramatic happened that it actually feels kind of weird and impact today a little bit. Today, or really tomorrow, or yesterday, which is Sunday, which I was talking about the games and stuff. I'll get to that in a second, but today I realized Brian the dog from Family Guy has died. Brian the dog from the Family Guy has died. Brian has been on Family Guy since the beginning and now has just recently been killed off. And from everyone that they could have killed off, including Meg, which is as main characters wise, they killed off Brian. Why Brian? I mean, I looked it up why they could have got rid of Brian, and these are some of the reasons that I kind of found out why. One, Seth MacFarlane, the creator of Family Guy, he voices Brian, Stewie, and most of the cast. Mostly those two. He voices them too, and Seth MacFarlane has a really busy schedule with like fundraisers and projects and just other TV shows, as in American Dad and the Cleveland Show, and also Ted 2, the movie, which is coming out next year. That's the big reason why they kind of killed him off. Now, for a lot of people's perspecting, sorry, I got a freaking sock in my hand because I was itching my leg. Are thinking, I should say, is that Brian's not going to actually be dead. Stewie's going to probably do something to prevent Brian from dying. Somehow, because he's Stewie. Or something. Or maybe he faked his death, or I don't know. Something like that. People are all speculating that's going to happen. But Brian the dog is getting replaced by some other dog that apparently it's being voiced acted by Tony Sicaro. If you don't know the name, Google it. It's okay. I didn't know who he was either till TMNT showed me a picture. That character I see in like mafia like movies and stuff like that. Like welcome to the day of my daughter's wedding. What can I do for you? Kind of guy. The thing that just wraps my head around is that why they killed off Brian? They could have killed off like Meg. Especially Meg, or like non-supporting character. Like they killed off what was it? Like in the Halloween special Family Guy, they killed off that news reporter girl. Jane, I think? I don't know her name. I know they killed her off. Well, I think. I don't know. I haven't seen any new episodes of Family Guy since, a long time. But it just kind of blows my mind why they killed Brian. I mean, if that's not the reason why MacFarlane, Seth is busy as hell. Why? Like maybe they just maybe they just wanted to see how the crowd would respond if we killed off a really big character. There's a part like the main characters and see if we want to bring them back, which they probably are, but you probably want to see how big it'll be, but I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, Brian, he has the most interesting storyline. I mean, like we already covered basically Peter and Lois. Lois's family is rich, blah blah blah. They always tell some other news story that comes out like every other season about something, or every something like 3 episodes every time, whatever. Peter, he's always telling us about random stories that happened, most likely, and it's mostly him fighting a chicken or something else like that. Chris, well, he's just a loser. Fat loser that likes, doing nothing and just weird and dumb. That's who he is. I mean, then there's Meg, the one that everyone has to pick on, the one that we all know would be funny. But then sometimes it's just not funny to even say, like, it's Meg. Did I say Greg? I don't know. Meg. But whatever. Sorry. And Stewie, we all know he's the most interesting of the whole entire thing. But I mean, next to that is Brian. I mean, Stewie and Brian goes into like adventures almost the whole entire time. There's like some Pacific season, I don't remember which one, I don't know. They started like putting episodes just based on them two alone, and putting them on adventures and stuff like Brian's mother, or Stewie goes back in time to not kill off the Jews or something. I don't know, something like that. They did do a lot of episodes that's based off like that. Oh, and also like Stewie's. He thinks this is his father, even though it's really him in the future, or whatever kind of thing. It's just kind of weird. I mean, seriously, why did he kill off Brian, for Pete's sakes? I mean, if they want the franchise to continue, they're gonna have to bring back Brian. I mean, if you kill a major character that nobody wants to leave, nobody wants him to go, we want him back. And it was like, like the death was actually tragic, but it's not a death like in Walking Dead or Game of Thrones or something that, like, just you kind of expect, like, it's gonna eventually happen to who knows who, but you just be shocked, even though you're gonna have to kind of get over it. But this is a death that you can't get over. If it's been that many seasons, it's an anime show, or sorry, an anime show, an animation, cartoon show, you can't get over that. People are still trying to tell you that Dragon Ball GT, never existed. Some people are trying to tell you that, Pokemon, a lot of Pokemon references, and then Digimon, and it's just, there's so much things that it goes old. I mean, you don't ever see Disney killing off, like, Mickey Mouse, or Minnie, or Donald, or Goofy, or anything like that. Same with, like, Looney Tunes, even though, they can't really die, but you know what I mean? Just, they don't do that. So that just kind of bothers me, and plus, like, that's just weird. Not even Simpsons done that yet. I mean, they killed off characters, but not minor, or not major characters. They kill, like, minor characters that's probably, like, a cameo by, like, some famous star or band or something. But they never killed off an actual main characters, like, side characters, or we know they're there characters, like Hapu, or Barney, or Mr. Burns, Mr. Burns, Skinner. Santa's little helper, for Pete's sakes. They never killed off any characters like that at all, and then Family Guy does. I mean, yeah, totally different creators and developers, and different thoughts, but I mean, they never done that. Sorry about that. I mean, that's just surprising. Why would they do that, for Pete's sakes? Brian and Stewie is my best, like, characters in the show, and now I just got Stewie left. I don't even know what to say about that. I mean, Seth, I know you're super ultra busy as of now, but I mean, once Ted 2 is like done or something, or just get back Brian. Seriously, get back Brian before 2014 ends. So I know we're about to get into it, and if you could somehow pull off a miracle and actually bring him back, like before 2014 even starts, do it. You got 1 full month to go, man. 1 full month, but that just kind of like that's Brian, for peak's sakes, man. And you don't have many talking dogs other than Scooby-Doo. And that Pepe Peru kind of dog that's really sad and grumpy and has that funny like mixture. That dog too. But I mean, there's not too many dogs that even talk. Seriously. I don't know what you guys are doing. But yeah, I just want to talk about that. And now let's talk about what I was actually doing. Today, other than hearing about Brian and looking up on that information, today I was recording a bunch of videos for LPs because I have nothing left. I have like maybe 2 episodes left on YouTube, and that's it and that doesn't even cover this week. So I really had to upload or record stuff, and I wanted to record more, but I'm thinking I can't because I need to export and edit them and import them to the fucking thing. So I don't think I could even possibly do it. So yeah, I recorded a bunch of Simpsons episodes, the arcade game, and also a lot of Sonic Adventure 2 HD game footages. I did all Dark Story and mostly the whole entire game of Simpsons. But still, I did all that. Now, I also want to point out I just beat it today in the morning, Transformers War for Cybertron. Now I gotta admit, the last boss for the Autobots, I was not expecting. His name is like Tai Pico or Pytique, I don't know. It looks like a fucking dinosaur, which makes me think of the Dinobots. But it could be a reference, I don't know. Because I do know the sequel has Dinobots. But I don't know. No, it just makes me kind of curious. Like I have the sequel. I want to play it, but then I'm thinking I should be concentrating on another game. And the one thing I hate about myself is that I can't just pick another game off the top of my head and play with it. I have to actually seriously think about what I'm about to play. Should I be playing this for the rest of the time, trying to see if I can beat it? And yeah. Now, it took me about an hour to decide it, and I decided I'm still going to play another Xbox 360 game. This one is actually an arcade game, which I downloaded back in, I believe, October or September. Yeah, September was the end for Summer of Arcade. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. Now, I know it's a bad game. Everyone knows it's a bad game. It's like, they make the Turtles look stupid, but it's a game I'm actually kind of curious. I want to play it. It looks a bit fun, I know it has its minor and also big complaints, but I want to play it. Now, I actually did play it for a bit. I only played it as April in the beginning because it's a intro-like gameplay. I don't know. But I didn't get played as much as today because I wanted to record. And plus, I thought I was going to the store because my mom wasn't going to go to the store. But apparently we canceled because we just could not do it because my sister needed to go to work. And baby was about to go to sleep. And no one could watch her because my mom needs me to go to the stores to help her, like lift things. So, yeah. That's why. But eventually, my baby niece actually didn't even sleep. So I just told my mom, hey, go to like the closest store right here, and don't even go to Sam's Club today. Go to like tomorrow, and so that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. Yeah. Now, if anyone's gonna tell me from yesterday's video, how is Beautiful Joe Double Trouble, No More Heroes, Zelda Link's Crossbow Training, and DuckTales Remastered hard copy version? They're all great. I played the most today because I didn't really get a chance yesterday. was play Beautiful Joe Double Trouble. Beautiful Joe Double Trouble is actually a game it actually makes me think I'm playing it on the console, but I know it has its features. Yeah, this game does support some touchscreen features, as slide down and slide across. Slide across is like a purple font that says slide, and then slide down and up is like a orange font that tells you to slide. It's basically for like touchscreen capabilities, like it could be like a keypad or a lever or switches or buttons, and then the switch thing could be like cut that piece of footage into this piece of footage, like an actual editing thing, and then fight somehow in that thing, which is pretty smart and impressive, because that's actually what we, us as creators do. So, but we do have some power-ups that's still from the original game or sequel game. We still got our slow motion, and we got fast speed, but the fast speed's kind of different in this game. It's more like Joe just stands in the air, and then you just shake you just move around with your hand or your stylus around until some items fall from the sky to hurt some. I don't know. That one's a little weird, but the game itself, it's actually pretty good. I want to say recommend it for how much I picked it up for. So pick it up if you're a Beautiful Joe fan, or you want to get into the franchise. Pick it up, because, well, I can't say if you want to know about the story, but if you want to just try for the gameplay, go ahead. Because the story, I think it continues from the anime, or it continues from sequel, which I have not beaten the sequel, so don't phrase me on that. So, yeah, and then also I wanted to play No More Heroes, but I'm afraid I might not be able to play it. But I'm going to play TMNT Out of the Shadows because, well, I really want to see if I can give this a shot. Because I'm going to be exporting videos and playing games at the same time, so I can just do kill two birds with one stone kind of thing. Now for the game, Link's Crossbow Training, I did play for a bit. It's exactly how it is, and I thought the game was maybe a little bit longer, but it was really, really short for what it was. But it's a franchise. I still wanted to get a game because, like I said, I wanted it back, and it was only a fucking $1, so what is it? Whatever. So, yeah. Now for DuckTales Remastered, I actually told my friend Proto Mario, the one I told you to subscribe to yesterday. She said it like, is there any differences, lag issues, frame rates? I told no, man. Everything is the same, and he was really impressed. I mean, yeah. So I told him about it. Now he knows. He might even announce it as a video. I mean, I don't know. But I can tell you that the game is still fun. And if you like DuckTales, or anything DuckTales, actually, you should pick up the game. It's for 360, PS3, and Wii U. Now, how long is this video, actually? Okay, I guess I could talk to you for a little bit more, because I don't want to be too long now. Now, today, if you guys also, like, I know there's some Let's Players that watch this, some, not a lot, but I know some. I want to know, if you Let's Play, how many videos do you say you record if you get non-stop interruption and you're just dedicated to what you're doing? Because, I mean, I did a lot, but then I had to stop for a specific point because I didn't want to get too far. I mean, that's a good thing. I want to get far, but I mean, I was getting too far as in I need to record other videos too for other games, footages, so it doesn't look like I'm only spamming only 2 or 1 videos, which I know that's a good thing for a lot of people, but I'm Exceeding Shadow, which I like doing a lot, which gets people showing I care for all my game franchises, and showing that I like doing multiple games at once, even though it's going to take forever to even end them. But for me, that's just, for some reason, it's working. That's just how my format's been working, and it's been giving me subscribers. Not saying that's like I'm never going to finish them, like I said, but I am going to. It's just that I know a lot of people don't like waiting for the next part, and I know it could be like upload like 2 or 3 parts and then don't upload for like another month or 2 even for that Let's Play, but that's just how I am. and my format's been going pretty well. And I know I just put a bunch of more games onto my platter when I just made the trailer for 2014 Let's Plays. So, but I am trying to finish as many as I can as possible today, tomorrow, and the next day, because, well, I have to go back on work on Thanksgiving, and hopefully I got a lot of videos recorded for all those days, so I can try to relax a bit and then get back to major big time recording. Anyways, that's all we wanted to talk about today. So yeah, anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe, leave your comments below, and I'll see you guys, well, once again tomorrow. Alright, deuces, and bring back Brian Griffin. Seth Farland, bring him back. I'm not even joking, man. Alright, take care, guys.